Yes. Excellent. Excellent. Going live. In 3, 2, 1. I don't know how to give people the link. How do I get you the link, guys? YouTube.com/gradedgem /live? Question mark? Oh, there we go. Right, let's... Oh, don't want to listen to myself. That's the last thing I want. Let's at everyone in the Graded Gem chat because, you know. Live! TCT! Your thoughts too? Question mark! So put that in the Discord for everybody. Send now, yes, at everyone. Hey, boys! With a kissy face. Why are we not full screen? There we go, we're full screen now. That makes a little bit more... The lighting is very, like, moody. I feel like I'm in an interview room. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Hello, everyone.
Hello!
Nice to meet you again. Nice to see you.
You're sitting the wrong way around. Are we?
No, we're not. That's normally
Said Logic. I presume that's not the rapper.
Oh, it might be.
It's not got a verified tick. Yeah, I feel like I'm still on my left.
I feel really short again.
And I'm in my throne.
Yeah, that's definite.
Hello.
Help me out.
How's it going?
Anyway.
Wait a sec. Let's make it more realistic.
Okay.
We're both short.
Yeah, we are both. But, oh no, I pressed it as I stood up, and I still weigh too much. The air. I make the air more dense behind me. Hello.
How's lockdown treating you, fellas? Well, we're both fat and we both have bad hair.
Yes, the hair is a big problem at the moment. I need a barber's.
And we are both drinking lemonade and lime.
Drinking. So welcome everyone. We're just gonna let everyone come in. We don't want anyone to miss any interesting information. Or
our PSA turnaround time's going to slow down in like a year or so. I hope they're not going to slow down.
Yeah, I hope they only gets better from this point.
Yeah, but I like we're going. Before you went full screen, it was the other way, was it? Oh my, that's not right. But it's actually right because Pokemon is the right way around. Wait, there you go. So that's very strange. It's very different, isn't it? That's very different.
Barbers do need to come back. You've got that right.
Bro.
Skinhead. Man, you don't want to see me.
I've said to Connor, I will cut his hair, and he keeps telling me no.
Well, I've told you this, and I'll tell you again. You would cut it perfectly, and then you'd be like, "Yep, proving I can do it." And then you go, zzz. Right, you do it, and I know you would.
Con, do you like your haircut? Yeah.
Well, I don't like my hair right now. We will have a returns video this week, won't we?
I'm not gonna lie, we could have put one up today.
Yeah, we could.
Because they're edited, thanks to Sam's lovely wife. I still don't know if she wants to name on videos. Sam's lovely wife who edited some videos for us. But I was gonna put it up yesterday. But at the same time, I was gonna eat pizza.
Yeah, it's going up this week. There's a couple actually. Hopefully more after that as well.
Yeah.
Let's hope so. Anyway, what are we going to talk about? Graded Skinhead and Skinhead Tom.
Inventive names. I'd say Baldilocks.
The day I shaved my head was the greatest day of my life. Been 12-year-old maintenance free. That is true, innit? That is true. Very cool.
Returns for which month? What are those returns for? There's some express
guys, these are like old returns.
These are old videos. Yeah. You can tell in the videos, actually, because there's a beautiful video. I checked the edit that was done, and I was like, we have short hair. And
submissions are at the end of the month. Guys, I don't really want to answer too many grading queries. A lot of it is on the website. If you search, it genuinely will be. And yeah, we do need more likes, Jason. So come on, like.
Yeah. Saying that though, there will be submission videos. Like there will be. The problem we've got again is we need to get in contact with our old editors to come back.
Oh, we didn't do that today. Anyway, filming. Need to do that. Right, filming. Yeah, filming the submissions isn't difficult. You know what I mean? That's easy. It's actually just getting all the clips together, making sure it's the right person. So we'll work on that. That'll be fine. But yes, I'm glad you like the submission videos. Submission videos, yeah, very long at the moment, unfortunately. But
they're not as fun as return videos. I like seeing return videos. I like
videos
going, is this called a gem? Oh, it's an 8. And then I go, I don't.
Oh, Brockstocks, you ask a good question. Any more vintage unboxings? There will be indeed.
I'm gonna give them a hint, actually.
Yes, never guess what they are. Yes, no, it's the one on the top, bro.
No, look at Tim behind it.
It's
yeah, but the box behind it. We're not opening a PSA card. We're opening that tin. That tin right there. One of them. We're not technically.
Andre, I think we've got enough graded gem European bases. Not going to lie at the moment. Don't think we're going to open a Portuguese one at the moment. We're going to look at base set first. So we're actually going to get in the video now. I think we've got more than 100 viewers, and that's good enough for me.
Imagine liking Digimon TCG. No one can, because it's been delayed again.
No one.
However,
are we going to? Let's look at the prices. So we normally do these videos, which is just mine and Tom's opinion on these, isn't it? That's all it is. But today we want to ask your opinions. We want to see what you think about these prices. Have things retraced? Are things only on the up?
Oh, wow.
Are things only on the down? Where are we? There we are.
That's right. So
we see this.
We're seeing this. They're seeing us.
Graded gem Liechtenstein. Yeah, well, you never know. Right. Oh no, we need analytics.
Right. Oh,
yeah, because you can't really. That's just
me so
data.
damn.
And then total set price over time.
Do you get a lot of fakes? Only fake friends.
Let's go up. Let's get 50 likes.
Which one? You're right. I'm gonna give you the most.
Yeah, I'll do this
because I usually just kind of monitor things. Evo is way overpriced and should have come down. Yeah, it's going up. It was £500 like 2 weeks ago, I think, for a booster box, and now it's £750. She's like, okay.
Are we going to start with a big boy? Are we going to start with base set first?
Well, apparently we are, because that's what the loading circle is telling me.
Well, I know we are, but is that the one we're going to review first? Yeah, thank you for getting us to 50 likes, and hey, TCG Authority.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
This is PokemonPrice.com. So we normally do this video and we normally talk and give our own opinions, but come on, we want to hear yours. Whoa!
That says over $600,000.
Right, guys. So
yikes.
So before the pandemic, so this is only in April.
Yeah, April 1st.
So let's go back.
April Fools.
1st of Feb. These cards were worth $103,000. I think we would all agree.
Yeah.
That's a lot of money, right?
It's a lot of money, but at the same time, $100,000 for the best of the best, the creme de la creme of one of the biggest hobbies, the biggest media franchise in the world, it's probably reasonable.
Yes. The 1st of May is now upon us, and we're at 170,000. So it's gone up
60%.
Yeah, it's gone up massive. It's gone up absolutely massive. And it keeps going up.
Yeah.
And on 1st of September, we're at $222,000.
Yeah.
Right. Anyone have any guesses what happened in between this price and the next one?
I heard there was a blonde-haired man.
Oh, no, it's not even the next one. It's the one after that.
I believe it was a blonde-haired man opening a base set first edition booster box and the world going mental. Going absolutely nuts. It was a little bit crazy.
So, guys, what we want to hear is that sustainable? Is that graph there? I mean, it's basically, I can't believe how close these numbers have stayed. 622,000, 1st of November, 1st of December, 626, and then 1st of Jan, we are looking at 624. Good evening, Owen. Oh yeah, could you imagine? I could dye my hair blonde and go graded Logan. But yes, what are we saying,
Logan
guys?
Logan and Leonhardt.
So we got some nodes. This is PokemonPrice.com. Go check it out. It's a really good website. PokemonMarketCap.com is also really good, but that's mainly just for WotC, and we might go further than that today.
If anyone else is in the Discord, could you share a link? Do you know what? I'm going to share a link on all these lives because that just keeps happening.
Hello.
People want the Discord.
So it going up by 6 times the amount beforehand to now. What are your thoughts, guys? Come on, hit us up.
Also, thank you, Dane. I am feeling quite better.
Are you feeling
quite a lot better? Yeah.
You look better.
My neck isn't here anymore, which is a definite positive.
Right, here we go. We got some opinions in. I like to see this. So we got Tia, I think, saying that Yu-Gi-Oh's also gone mad, 250 to 1,500. Sean thinks this is going to hit 1 million by the end of 2021.
Oh, I 100% agree.
Great. Yeah, actually, let's talk on that. Why?
I don't think the Charizard's slowing down. There's obviously the base set first edition box sold for a record price of like $400,000 just in the hopes, and we know how the gambling workout of booster boxes is compared to cards. Like if you buy a card, you know you've got the card. If you buy a box, you don't know if you've got the card, and even then you don't know the quality of the card. The PSA 9 Illustrator Pikachu sold for $900,000, and it's always getting closer and closer to the Pikachu. Like the Pikachu jumps up, and then the Charizard comes. No, I'm coming back, bro. I'm coming back. And I've always said that the Charizard base set first edition one day on its own will hit $1 million.
Right, so we're stating here that it's not only gone from $100,000 from in
Total
to $1 million. So we're going to say it's going to 10 times in value in less than a year potentially, but probably more like a year and a half.
Probably
more like it. Okay,
Yeah.
So that's a crazy statement, but one that's not unrealistic.
I mean, right now we're over 600k. Like we've already gone up 6x.
Yeah, I would like to give a comment, Leo. I think you're absolutely right. These other people allowed Logan to pick the fruit. Yeah. Does that make sense?
Like, the thing is, Pokerev, Heart Squad, Gemmit Pokemon, people like that.
Speaking to their audience.
Yeah.
Logan made it mainstream.
Yeah. So the thing is, Pokemon was always quite an expensive hobby.
Yeah, it was quite big.
Always. Like, it was still a few thousand at least to complete a set. What Logan Paul did was Logan Paul made it cool. The second it's okay for cool, you get other celebrities. And Logan's not just a YouTuber. He is a straight up celebrity. He's been in pretty much every newspaper in the world, every news article. He's done interviews everywhere. Footballers, rugby players, racing car drivers, film stars, TV stars, they're all like, Pokemon's sick now. And they've got stupid money. And the thing is, they bought more normies into it as well. Not us nerdies, but like normal people. They bought more normal people into it.
It was acceptable to go out and buy cards.
And as pretty much as a stock or an asset as well. Like I'd say that a lot of people treat him more like a stock than they do an asset, considering his physical is weird.
Yeah.
But like people just go, well, how can I play the markets?
Yes, exactly. And it has become a market. This wasn't a thing. I don't know when this site was launched, but if it was launched before, all of this would have been like a massive line like that. But now it's just one straight big bit. We've got some interesting points here. Rayman HS says he can't think of many things that have gone up this much in price and remain there.
No,
that's very true. What else has done that? Bitcoin would be an example.
Bitcoin, and then like proper collector's items, things like actual antiques and like hyper rare cars. Things like that, like super limited collector's items.
Yeah. Those things stay at their levels, and actually, historically, they only ever really go up.
Yeah.
Historically,
a Ferrari 250 GT or things like that, a GTO, sorry, that's not going down in value. Bugatti Veyron, not going down in value. Jaguar E-Type, not going down in value.
Yeah, because this is the original, basically, first edition. So even if the other one's retraced, then supposedly this is the
Jaguar Land Rover is one of the brands, as you know, that depreciates very heavily. Yes. Whereas the Jaguar E-Type, the original, the proper one of the most expensive cars ever.
Yes, very true. Carlos, I think everyone agrees with that sentiment and statement. Everyone wants supply. I think supply is a big thing, and people are just over buying the supply, and it's a shame for us normal people, people who are in the hobby before. Joe or Omnipoke, go and check out that YouTube. He was terrified of a bubble, and I think me and Joe had very similar feelings about how this was a big bubble. But his best video has been about investing in Pokemon, so maybe this has gone to a new level.
I like what Arshan has said, and he said, he's asked, can you tell me what the rarest Dunsparce is? I'm really trying to make headway now that I'm destined to be the Pokemon champion.
First edition Neo Discovery, maybe?
Like, Dunsparce, of all Pokemon, that is a great Pokemon to collect. I love that.
Aiden M makes a good one. The acceleration prices will depend on the state of the world, so the COVID effect. Yeah. But he's also saying that he doesn't see them coming down.
I don't.
So maybe ever. So this is a long-term impact of COVID.
And Pokemon are used to doing this. Like Pokemon Go, everyone was like, "Oh yeah, everyone will stop playing. Oh, it'll stop making money. Oh, it'll crash." Blah blah blah. They're still like one of the biggest income games ever. Every month, without fail.
That is true, isn't it?
Yeah,
they do just go.
They're just like, "Oh, today we made $1 trillion. Oh, tomorrow we'll make $1.2 trillion." Stupid.
This is a better point. I like this, Joris Jacob. Do you think some items will stay at a certain price since normal people don't have that kind of money? For example, the Mario Pikachu set. So your point here is that the millionaires, they care about the first edition stuff and they care about the super exclusive stuff, but outside of that, they're not that into it. So therefore, the prices of those will stay relative to those prices, but they're not going to be in stupid territory.
I think they'll just for stuff like that, stuff that is like limited and definitely like highly collectible. Like I would collect those if I could. If like I really wanted to go get some cool expensive Pokemon stuff right now, I probably would go after things like that. because they're just sick.
What
I
about
think
the
they'll
cards
go up.
outside of the super exclusive or the first edition? Like, I get your point on the Mario Pikachu's, but outside.
Yeah, but
of
they're
that,
like promos. Like I think a lot of people do collect Pikachu's. A lot of people do collect promos, and that doesn't make up a small percentage of cards.
No,
It
it
is
doesn't,
so many cards. So I
you,
think they'll
you
just
still
carry on
think
rising.
that? Yeah.
Yeah. Because realistically, I know that normal people don't have disposable income of like $2,000 a month or whatever. But the problem is the people that are into Pokemon, and like I know people in the games industry that are on $100,000 a year that will happily spend a couple of grand a month on Pokemon.
So this is a base set first edition, but I saw TCG Authority make a comment. It's got YouTube as well, blossoming YouTube, and some good points of view. Are you both shocked by modern card prices? But we're not going to get to modern, so I think we can discuss this here.
Oh, 100% no. And the biggest reason for it is supply.
So because of the lack of supply, especially in the UK at the moment, because of import issues with everything, like everything's an import issue.
Grade
the
Fit's
supply.
coming soon, yeah.
The grade fits will come soon, but like the supply of, because it's so low, it's very difficult for the prices to come down.
And not only of getting the raw cards as well, but getting cards from the most loved grading company in the world, Graded Gem, BSI.
Yeah, of course.
Like getting that stuff back, like ultra modern. No, it's not happening very, very fast.
Pokemon Collector 212, you're absolutely right. It's become accepted as a hobby for an adult, and therefore it's just allowed this flow of money. And whether that's a good thing or bad for your particular situation,
by the way.
That's true. Champions Price, Champions Path,
Champions Price.
Maybe they could have called it Champions Price, because that's basically what they did it for, the Charizards. Anyway, Champions Path underpriced. Still can't do it. Champions Path underpriced. Everyone hoover the market. I think that might be a bit of speculation.
Sanjay,
there,
we definitely heard about Shining Fates allocations because one of our closest friends is Pokérand.
Yes, it is. And
so we were like, oh.
It's not good.
No,
it's not good.
I didn't get any directly.
Jacob, I really love that. Stonks. That could be the case, Do you, I don't know, guys, do you not think so this was a jump, 100 to 300. And what like this jump again is huge. Like it's basically the value doubled again. Like, what is going on there? Like, it's massive. Anyway.
Well, we know people like obviously Charlie and people like that. Everyone was posting. Logic was posting. Like, when people bought that card, they were going, "I bought it for 30 grand more than it's ever sold for."
Yeah, it was almost a competition to pay the most. Just
well
to
done.
Get it.
I would love to see one of those cards in real life. Would I like to own one? Nope. You could buy a Lamborghini for the money it's up there, and I'd rather have a Lamborghini than a Charizard card. Honest.
Right. So Matt, you're absolutely right. The stock market is going up. Everything's going up because governments around the world have massively increased the supply of cash, and that money needs to go somewhere. You are correct. That
sounds like an incoming recession.
Well, it's inflation, and that's what's happening.
When you have to pay £70 for a loaf of bread, then you're gonna have to start worrying.
Kodiak, I don't think we can show that, but it's a very interesting thing.
No, actually, no. I want to mention that. That was about Charizard. Like, I'm not going to go into detail about what it is. That's about Charizard-related adult kind of toys and medical equipment. That's weird. Maybe that's just me. I don't know.
John, you make a very good point here. The influx of high-value buyers has pushed prices up, which has knocked buyers down. Someone who's buying high-end cards 2 years ago is now buying mid-range due to shifting prices. So we're saying that all the customers are still in the market. They've just changed their expectations. Is that 100%. The case? 100%, yeah?
Yeah, 100%. Someone said if someone offered you a booster box free of charge, but you had to get it wasn't a monetary thing, you couldn't sell the cards and stuff. You can still get the grid, you can still own them, but you can never sell them, so you can't include them in your net worth or anything like that. What booster box would you have, like, for fun? If someone said you could have a sealed booster box of anything.
It would be Neo Destiny.
You think Neo Destiny?
Yeah,
First edition. I'm guessing because you don't collect things.
Yeah, that's true. It would be first. Yeah, that's the set that means the most to me. That is a set I probably never will sell.
Yeah,
no matter what, unless it comes to the point where I'm begging for food.
I genuinely don't know what mine would be.
But do you know what? I actually think in 10 years' time it'll probably be the sets, like Celestial Storm. Or maybe Detective Pikachu.
Vivid Voltage does have an amazing Pikachu, and I do like that. Do you know what? No, actually, I'm going to say one of the gym sets, either Gym Challenge or Gym Heroes, because I like every single common and uncommon. Like, I like every single card art. So I'd be like, yeah, probably go well then.
Yeah. DBZ is on the rise. Start of last year, you were laughed at for collecting Pokemon, labelled a geek. Now you say to a woman, I've got a first edition Charizard. and she'll instantly fancy you. That's
She said he actually said drop her panties. It's not exactly true. But I have said it to Connor, and his trousers come straight off.
Poke Mike 101. The lack of supply has got to a stage where it almost feels wrong to open seal product. Can't enjoy it like in the old
Right,
days, unfortunately.
Pokemike. I know.
Is
For
that
a
the
fact.
same Pokemike?
Yeah, it is.
Is it? Because it's
I
normally 102, isn't it?
Is it?
Yeah.
I think this might be a YouTuber error. If it is you, I know for a fact you got packs for your birthday and you opened them. You open them like instantly as well, so I know it feels wrong, but sometimes you gotta do things that feel wrong, right?
Skyridge and Aquapolis are the best looking prices. Boxes. Prices. I keep saying prices.
If I was keeping the pack sealed, I'd buy Aquapolis. No, Skyridge. Sorry, the
Skyridge
green,
looks
emerald
beautiful.
green packs.
Right,
Or
guys.
base set too. I love those pack arts. as well.
How about we move? So this was the big boy. This is the one that maybe.
What
it's
about
got the most-
unlimited?
It's got the most drastic
What about
increase.
unlimited?
Should we go shadowless or should we just do
Nah,
unlimited?
unlimited, man.
Hollows
Yeah.
or the whole thing?
Nah, hollows.
Let's go hollows. So these are the collectible cards from base set.
Thoughts on Dragon Ball on the rise? DBZ. Oh, right. Dragon Ball is a mess. Like Dragon Ball prices, like whereas Pokemon does this and like is gonna have that kind of drop that we're about to talk about. DBZ has been doing that constantly since it's ever been released.
So I'm gonna Marcus, you are such a div. Right, we've got base set unlimited.
Can I just ban Marcus from the
This is
channel?
So annoying. Oh man. Oh right, base set unlimited hollows. Right. So I had a question actually for all of you, and that was basically: is this foresight? Is this foresight? Supply went too big. There was too many cards on the market that rocketed up in price, and therefore what happened was the prices crashed. So we all know there's tons of cards at PSA. That's not a secret that we're keeping. We probably submitted 1% of, if not less, of everything that's at PSA right now. You've got individual submitters, you've got other dealers, blah blah blah. You've got everyone else. There's a crap ton of cards at PSA, and that supply will come back at some point, hopefully in the near future. We've got base set unlimited hollows. These hit an astronomical $57,000 at their point. That's just for the normal base set hollows.
How much was the Charizard though? So the Charizard went for like 35k or something, didn't it?
Yeah, but it went from 21 to 57 in a month.
But that is the increase alone of the Charizard.
All of them went up, but the Charizard will be the biggest increase.
Yeah, the Charizard went to like 35, and that's an increase of 35 over the standard.
Thank you, Marcus. I have to agree with you there. You're not so annoying anymore. Right, so what's happened is the price went up to 57,000. It then dropped to 34, so a big decrease. Then it went to 33. He started off a massive other chat with this. And then we got 24,000 it went down to. So it is still higher than what it was on the 1st of September. But it has gone from 57 back down to 24. So about 25 about.
So people are asking about all different kind of weird sets. So for example, the Burning Shadows, Charizard, Rainbow, and CP6. So, and it like just looking at our chat, it doesn't look like people care about base set, and maybe that's literally explains that graph.
Do you reckon? So
Yeah.
actually, out of you guys, who owns unlimited base set cards, PSA or not? Why is this?
Favorite duck Pokemon is I really do like Ducklet. Ducklet is good. The market overshot, it's a huge sign, it's just a market correction. I mean, right, guys, there's going to be more hype this year. I'm just going to say it. There's the 25th Pokemon anniversary. There's Logan Paul saying he's going to do more box breaks. There's all these people. I feel like that's dipped massively. I get it. That's probably more
So
accurate.
what
But
we
I
got
think
here?
it's going to slowly come back up
So
again.
me just asking that has gone, no, base set is God.
I'm glad that wasn't a can.
It was lid. Base set is shit. No. Yes, base set is
I'm gonna
overrated.
clip you saying
I
base set
do.
shit.
Omnipoke likes it. Predictions on base set market values.
Omnipoke, we know you like it.
PSA submissions start coming back. I care about base set. Right, so base set, it
Mixed
shows,
feelings.
How can we say this? It shows Pokemon is not impenetrable.
Mm.
Yeah, it shows that things don't just keep going up. However, this is not first edition, and that should be known. Right. Are we going to move on to another one? What do we want to move on to Jungle? Because otherwise we will be here all night.
Let's move on to Jungle First Edition holographics. Should we just do first editions for the other sets?
Yes, so we're just going to stick on first editions
Yeah.
because the data. So
Oh, it's gone back. It's gone back 20 grand, a third of its total at $60,000.
But again, we can see what happened here. Yeah. So
Yeah.
the Logan Paul video went up, and we all remember that time. It was impossible to buy cards, and if you did, you would have to pay so much money for those cards. What else is going up? Base set is the nostalgia driven. Yeah, I agree. Looks terrible. I don't think it looks terrible. People are saying overrated.
Boring. Base is boring.
Wow, we got a lot of comments. I love all these opinions. Actually, I'm glad we did this.
To me, if someone said to me, I will give you all of the base set cards in any version, I wouldn't choose first edition. I wouldn't choose unlimited. I'd choose Shadowless. I think Shadowless looks the coolest.
Right, so Jungle and Fossil were considered like not as good as base
Well,
set.
there were
I think that's-
expansions. Like
yeah,
they were
they're-
never meant to be a replacement for base set.
No, they
They were
weren't.
just meant to be some additional stuff.
But again, so let's go to pre-COVID times. You could buy this set at the start of the year, first edition PSA 10. Jungle's
The
a hard
second
set
ever
to
set
grade.
as well.
Yeah, hard set to
Right.
grade. $8,000.
Yeah.
There wasn't much money involved, and then we rapidly climbed to 20,000 by the start of September, which is a doubling of price. Which I would say.
Accurate.
Right, yeah. I would say, interest has increased and more and more people get these and more people are recognizing these are harder to buy. So it's gone up to 20 and then it again jumped up to 61, so 3 times price.
Yeah, but then it immediately went back down to like 40. So.
Exactly. So going back to base set first edition again,
Yeah.
is this a foresight? Is this foresight? Base set first edition, things take longer to sell. You're not selling them on eBay. So is this foresight? Fossil and Jungle were more competitive sets for playing. Okay, I don't know much about playing, but I'm sure Tom
That's
knows.
Almighty, and Almighty played a lot
In which
of
case, you know a lot
TCG,
better.
yeah.
They were hard to grade anyway. Jungle was, and then on top of that, you had to play with them as well. Why is it so hard to get Pokemon cards in the UK? Everyone is reselling it. It's upsetting because I really want to get some of the
It's because a lot of people are scum. Go watch there will be a clip on the First Edition podcast about me going in on scalpers. A lot of it is scalpers. A lot of it is people who don't care about true stores and like actual business. Like we always use the example of Pokérand when we talk about it.
Yeah.
Pokérand was set up before any of this stuff. Pokérand, like Randolph has always loved Pokemon, and he set up a store using a lot of his own money that he invested into it. A lot of people have just gone, oh, I'm going to get loads of boxes, then list them for 280 quid.
It's about value add.
Yeah.
But I don't really want to get too much into that.
No,
I
not
think
do I.
that's a whole other video in itself. Mollypaw 323. I don't think it's foresight. That's good to say. Evolutions has the most valuable card of any set in the last 10 years. It has valuable hollows, full arts are in a side. It's secret rares, common cards. Okay, so the comic, yeah. Yeah, I can see how base set 2 is so underrated. Well, that's an interesting one. Gym challenge, right? Okay, actually, that's good, right? So for Jungle, Fossil, and Team Rocket, actually, Jungle and Fossil, they've got to compete against the Gym sets, Team Rocket, and the Neo sets, which all had more character. I don't think any of you would disagree.
No.
They all had more interest. A trainer was by its side, or it was
Maybe
dark.
not Neo Discovery.
It was light. Maybe not Neo Discovery. Gym Heroes is the GOAT, and Sabrina's Gengar is the GOAT. I absolutely love that card. It's the people, 3,000 black and white collectional pack fresh. Oh, for goodness sake, you've set them all off.
Yeah, good.
Probably should ditch some bulk, but I just love having them. That's very true. I've got a lot of bulk, which I don't really do anything with because I just enjoy it.
We've got a lot of cards on this desk that we've opened in our last live stream.
We do.
And we've still got a lot of packs to open on our next live stream.
All right, guys, let's jump to Fossil First Edition. Can we get to 100 likes? We only need 10 more. It would be massively
this one
appreciated.
had a bit of a dip, but it's already started coming back up again.
But my question would be, it didn't have that extreme. Look, it's gone. It went from what? Where are we at? Where's this? Right, it went from $10,000, so a little bit more than Jungle.
Yeah.
And its peak was $29,000. Jungle was $60,000 almost. Like, is it because it was just overshot? Maybe there was a bigger supply of Jungle? Like, what happened?
Well, it's not the second set, is it? People couldn't afford the first set, so they went for the second set. This is the third set, and nobody cares about the bronze medalist.
Well, I'm sure the people who got bronze medals in the Olympics do care.
They wish they got better, though.
Yeah.
Whereas this, it's like, we went from 30, then it went down to 23, so it's still lost a third of its value, just like Jungle did. But then it started to creep up again, and that's exactly what I think is going to happen here. I think as we go into 2021, the hype's going to build again.
But what I would say about this is like 17 to 23 is still $6,000 more,
Yeah.
and it's leveled off and it's actually risen again.
And I think everything went down in December just because people were more busy buying Christmas presents than World Pokemon cards.
No, absolutely.
And I think it's going to go back up again.
Right, are we going?
I'm excited about this one because this one's dumb.
What's going on with Team?
This one is stupid. From what we saw in the last videos, where it was like, yeet.
It has come back down. I
Has
believe.
it? Okay.
I believe it has. But yes, Team Rocket. It's a set that well, no, it hasn't. It's a set I used to tell everyone when they first, because it was a small community back then. You could probably not get 298 viewers in a live stream.
Hey, graded Gengar.
So, this is brilliant. Thank you very much. We do appreciate the support. Right, Team Rocket First Edition Hollows. Why did I recommend it? Because it had the most population for most cards. Your Dark Charizard, your Dark Blastoise.
You can see it if you scroll down a little bit, right? Oh, no, it didn't tell you on this page. Zoom.
So it was, apart from the Dark Magneton and Dark Raichu, and your Rainbow Energy, which were like harder cards to get, you could get the rest of the set and maybe get those in 9s.
What has happened with Team Rocket, man? It started off at like $5,000.
Yeah,
I mean, that is anomalous data, by the way, that middle spike.
Yeah, so... But it had a massive boom at the start of this year anyway, when none of the other sets did, because it basically caught up to Jungle and Fossil.
Yeah.
So if we go to the 1st of December, it was only $5,000. So very, very cheap. I would say that was good value even back for then.
Yeah.
So
sure.
it's
It
doubled
has a
in...
Charizard and a Blastoise.
Yeah, so it then went up to 14k, so 3 times in value by the time Corona, all this crazy stuff happened. And then...
Carried on going up.
It just went up every single month apart from this one, but it still went up, relatively.
Average, yeah.
And then it jumped again.
Is that just the Charizard and the Blastoise again, do you think?
No.
The Magneton.
It's the Magneton, the Raichu, and what was the other big
Has
winners?
the Magneton sold then?
Yeah, $6,500 was the last sale.
Oh, wow.
Which is a big sale.
Well, it's a big card.
It is a big card.
Yeah.
I bought mine for $300 on trade value.
Yeah.
So it's 20x, which is
Sell
great.
it.
But no, I'm not going to sell it. Dude, there's 50 of them in the world. 50 of them.
Yeah.
But
do you know what's rarer, guys? If you have one,
what?
the unlimited one.
Yeah, pop one.
Do you think it's still pop one?
Yes. Yeah.
Ooh.
I reckon so. Right. Well, let's go back to you guys. How come there are so many viewers who's paying you all to be here? Thank you for joining us. We do appreciate it. Please smash that. And
Holy
subscribe.
Christ, we have 300 viewers.
300. So please subscribe,
Congrats.
guys. It would be massive and really appreciated. Team Rocket is so meh. I don't see the hype behind it. Oh,
Don't
wait,
really
a Charizard.
understand though. We got 300 viewers, but only 125
So
likes.
what about the what?
We've only got 125 likes with 300 viewers.
Yeah, should at
Should
least
have
be half.
300 likes.
Oh, should we?
Yeah.
Well, they might not like what we're saying. Right, so we're talking about Team Rocket. This is the first set I've got. First set I ever bought. This is the first set that I got into because I was like, oh, this is cool. This is different.
Well, the Dark Dragonite set you on this entire journey, didn't it?
Yes, it did, because it fell down the drain. I was like, I must have one. And I got one. And then that was it, really.
I don't want no basic one.
No,
I
no.
want first edition PSA 10.
10, man. I'm getting there. So I love Team Rocket, so I'm biased. Because that was the set I
Yeah,
always
it's the
told people to
cornerstone
buy.
of your
Yes.
Ivory Tower, yeah.
Dark Charizard is the weakest card. Dark Blastoise is fit. It's like
Do you fancy?
it's one of the
Dark
best Blastoise cards.
Oh no, it is. It's
Fight
far,
me.
but
Fight me.
I heard you fancy Blastoise,
The Dark Dragonite also shows Dragonite being angry.
which is kind of my least favorite thing for Dragonite. I love Super Happy Dragonites.
I think it can look good, but still.
Yeah.
Right, what's going on?
Light Dragonite is one of my favorite Dragonites.
How do you recommend buying from the US PSWC auctions without being? You can't buy from anywhere now without being stung by import fees. So I'm sorry.
Have fun being in the UK.
If you could add any card to your collection, what would it be? What would it be, Tom? Add any card.
If I could add any card to my collection, it would be any condition Gold Star Pikachu.
I'll match that and say the Groudon. I need that card. It's annoying the hell out of me.
Because you don't have it and you're a Groudon collector.
I really should have it.
Or the XL Groudon.
Team Rocket is unique. I agree. Cheska says, honestly, Team Rocket set is my favourite of the whole base series. Oh, I have to agree.
You meant to say her name. Jessica.
Yeah, I'm not going to say that every time, mate.
You do in the blooming office.
Yeah, but that's funny. Right. Have you asked Dave, do you have this set complete? Yes, I do. So sorry, I'm biased. What a PSA 9 set going for? I have one completed. Is this a teller as well? PSA 9s haven't done the same thing as this.
No.
No.
The fact is that the people with the money to invest in Pokemon aren't going after 9s.
No, thank you, Almighty. The best vintage Blastoise. It is. I
Yeah.
have to agree. Dark Golduck is the best card in that set. What do you think?
Is that the one where it's like?
Yeah.
That's pretty sick, actually. We
Yeah,
like
it's-
that. Well,
that's
I've turned
pretty
you into that card before.
Yeah, I like the
now.
fossil card where he's going through slush. Yeah. Team Rocket first edition packs are in massive supply. That's interesting.
Ooh.
I don't know. Is it?
Nagumba, fight me. It's a Groudon over
It
Kyogre.
used to be. It absolutely used to be. It used to be the first edition set you could buy.
Yeah.
Groudon beats Kyogre, obviously.
Not in any type matchup. but-
Yeah, but it does. Team Rocket is a beautiful set, but I think
Omnipoke, can you confirm?
Neo Destiny smashes the artwork out the water. Well, I'm only going to agree to that statement. All About Steam Siege, so underrated. I don't know, maybe.
Team Rocket's the end of Gen 1, though, right? Oh, no, Jim's the end of it, Gen 1, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Have you guys ever thought of setting up a website like Randolph to sell cards? No, that's Randolph's thing, man. We're busy enough.
And
with what we're doing.
I don't know if you've noticed, but on PokeRand,
Yes,
PokeCal has also started selling some cards. There might be some other sellers there.
Ooh, with PSA cards, you'll have to
Yeah.
go check those out.
Do you know anything about that?
Oh, I've got to do that tonight, and I.
Yeah, you do. You have to send him your cards. Bye cards. Bye Neo Destiny First Edition.
No. I'm not selling any of my collection. None of that. Definitely, I wouldn't be selling it. I mean,
I've got
not
2
yet.
cards to send him.
Randolph sold a Giovanni's Persian for 79 quid. He did, yeah, which is sad times. Right. Are we going to move on to the next one? Team Rocket Returns is underrated. It is, actually, to be fair.
I like the EX stuff. It's
Right.
nice.
Should we move on to Gym Heroes?
Connor, give me your PSA 10 Empoleon and I'll pre-grade every card free of charge for a month.
That's probably not a bad price, is it, to be fair?
Just
Do you want
so you know.
Do you want to come along? Help us out, man.
Just so you know,
Pre-grading's long.
that's like 20 hours a day.
Oh, yeah. Pre-grading takes a long time, guys.
Also,
but anyway.
on this live stream,
Okay.
I just want to give a shout out to John. John. Where are you, mate? Oh, let's be ill.
Gym Heroes, this was a video that actually got views. Do you remember? The video where we did Gym Heroes when it was like this and it was just...
Oh my god, yeah. Where it literally, like, you could have jumped off the edge and ended up dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's when it went from $4,000 to $18,000 in 2 months for a... So like 4x, 4 and a bit x in that time. And then it doubled it again, almost. It didn't totally double it. But look how drastic.
What makes Gym Heroes so valuable?
The low pop cards. Blaine's Moltres, Sabrina's Gengar, Rocket Cypher,
And the trainers?
Erica and Brock,
Mm.
and Lieutenant Surge. But actually, it's interesting because 80% of the value is in those rare cards.
It's weird, isn't it?
So you can still pick up the Erica's Vileplume for not much money.
The reason I look at this and I go, how has this happened? Is because, as we know, most people have come into the hobby and gone, Charizard! Because of the Charizard tax.
Mm.
But this is like not buying the Charizard on purpose, Gym Heroes. Whereas you can go to Gym Challenge and buy the Charizard along with it. Like, I love both of these sets. You know I do. You know I'm not hating on Gym Heroes.
No.
But like, I'm surprised that this one went up without the Charizard.
No. So Gym Challenge historically was always the
Yeah.
better set.
Yeah.
I don't think that's untrue.
Yeah.
It was always seen as the
But
best
this
set.
was the one that went boing. Like,
But
it's on the.
Blaine's Moltres, I would say overall as a set, it's stronger. But
Yeah.
Gym Challenge has the Charizard. That's what I would say. If you put the Charizard in that Gym Hero set, that's the set. That's the,
Yeah.
you know what I mean. That's the set.
Well, you know that Blaine's Moltres is one of my favourite ever cards because it's a Phoenix.
No, it's beautiful. It's
Do you know what
absolutely
Phoenix
beautiful.
is?
Right.
You're nearly at 11,500 subscribers, are we?
Are we?
Jesus Christ.
Keep
come on.
going, guys. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Are we really? Let's try and go to 12.
Dane said, Tom, I'll come free great cards if I get to appear in videos pretending to be a plushie to freak people out. Do you accept? Yes.
Yes. Gym Heroes is a really cool set, but
Have
they're
any of
overpriced.
you guys got
Yeah,
a PSA
maybe.
10 Sabrina's Gengar?
Yes, I do. Yes.
First edition, obviously.
Oh, for goodness! Don't start this.
If you haven't already, please subscribe to Go to Jam. That's what we like, Pokemon Overflow.
Right, wait there. I just want to check. So I think Gym Heroes hit a peak of 31.
Sanjay, none of the UK wholesalers are accepting new customers, I believe.
Right. So I'm going to do a comparison between Gym Heroes and Gym Challenge. Before COVID, Gym Challenge was double the price of Gym Heroes, and now
They're the same.
it's 10% more.
Well, no, not on the most recent. And not what Jim Heroes
Oh
is
wow,
for.
it's like
It's the same, yeah.
yeah, it's basically the same.
Do you know what I want to really look at? I mean, we've spoken about Jim. We know what the collector is of Jim. They're all beautiful, beautiful cards. Like
No,
if you're
they are.
collecting, then that is probably the set you'd go for from the original
Yeah,
151 Pokemon, right? Quibble brought up a really good point. Is base set 2 on here?
Base set 2. Are we looking at base set 2?
I'm really interested about this one.
Okay, let's go for it.
I want to know because I don't get it. I don't get this. Base set 2 is not base set, and it's not evolutions. Do you know what I mean? Like it's close enough to base set that it's a basic copy, and like obviously with other sets in there as well.
Right. So
And now,
yeah.
pack arts, I think they're sick. I think they're
They are,
beautiful,
yeah.
beautiful pack arts. But this jump is crazy. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong, none of the cards sold.
Yeah.
Like, no one wanted it. This isn't because they weren't there.
They didn't want it.
No one wanted this.
Yeah. The pro. Anyone who
Oh my
was
god,
in,
they still haven't sold.
yeah, anyone who was in the scene before all of this knows that base set 2 was just a bit of a joke set,
Yeah.
and you would never go ahead and collect it on purpose.
But it now costs 23 grand without half the cards.
Yeah. So it's more expensive than that. But we look at evolutions.
Yeah.
So we can see it.
I love it now.
Yeah. I mean, it's crazy what's happened.
Hey, Goalkeeper Toby. Sorry, just noticed in the chat as well. Very top.
Yeah. So it's crazy that they are. I would never ever, if Pokemon was gonna break out and be crazy, I
Base set
still
3.
would have joked that base set 2 is not gonna, because it no one wanted it. Like it was like. It was just not useful to anyone. No one liked it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess that's what the market we're in, because people want those original base set. Right, we can't be here forever, guys. So we're going to move on to an interesting one now, which is Neo Genesis First Edition. Wow, Tom, your views on that? Jesus.
Hell. Right, Neo Genesis First Edition, very, very expensive set, always pretty much.
Always been, yeah.
Because of this boy here, T17, the meme, Typhlosion 17. Look, it's like 20 grand, even in April.
So you've got Slowking in that set, very, very hard to grade as well.
Yep.
And then you've got the T17 Typhlosion.
And the Lugia.
And just in general, freaking
The
Neo
print
Genesis.
quality is
It's
shockingly
just a
bad.
bad set.
But like, do you know what? Like 30 grand, 40 grand. Do you know why this is, guys? Because the Lugia and the Typhlosion didn't sell here. They sold here. We didn't have new data.
No.
And when we did, this happened.
And that's like, yeah.
That's not all the data. I'm pretty sure the Lugia on its own was
Went
like
for 135,000.
yeah. And so that plus the T17, we don't know what the T17
This
sold
set
for.
is probably worth 200 at least.
Yeah. Well, the
If not more.
Typhlosion hasn't sold, has it?
No.
It's still like in over
Not
a year.
not in these
Not in public,
crazy
yeah,
prices time. Yeah.
Like no one is selling their T17, and as you can see, someone sold the Lugia, which is 1/3 of the really sick cards. Oh, actually, I'm getting rid of Slowking because it's a really hard card to grade, but no one wants it. Like in
It's
the same
high
way they
price,
want the Typhlosion or the Lugia.
yeah, okay, fair enough. Yeah.
That right there is mental.
It is. It's a massive increase, but it's because the data was, like you rightly said, it wasn't fed in, so it wasn't a
Yeah.
live stock market. I'm just trying to make a point on Paul. So this is something that we didn't pick up. What you fail to realise is that newcomers that can't afford base set flock to base set 2.
But
So
why
that's
didn't they
the
go
reason-
for Evolutions?
Well, a lot of them did. That's further down the pile, isn't it?
Yeah, I guess. But like, Base Set Unlimited was so cheap.
It was, yeah. Back in there.
Like, we were literally looking through a binder of yours the other day, and we just found a base set pack that was just left like full. I think you took a hollow out, or no, there was a regular rare in there.
Yeah, there was.
He
Yeah.
just left it in its pack, like that's been snipped open at the top, just in a binder. Like, they were kind of a disposable.
But they were 20 quid on Magic Madhouse. You know what I mean? And they were good fun. You could pick them up for 20 quid on Magic Madhouse, and you could buy. They never ran out.
And like, I think base set 2 was probably as expensive, like to buy a pack.
Probably cheaper.
Yeah,
10,
but like
15
not by a
quid.
lot.
No, not. But yeah, but
Buy
like,
a
it
Starbucks
was the
at max.
nostalgia, wasn't it?
Yeah,
it was
like,
the nostalgia.
and if it's a difference between 15 quid and 20 quid, you're never going to buy the one that's 15 quid that isn't base set.
Should I buy a full first edition of base set binder? If you have that sort of money, then yes, probably.
We don't give financial advice, though, so don't listen to us for that.
Yeah, this isn't financial advice, obviously, guys. We're just trying to give our opinions. What else is going on?
How do you stay motivated and engaged in the Pokemon hobby for the next 4 years? Love Pokemon. That simple. Love Pokemon.
Yeah, I think it can be a bit disheartening, though. I'm
Yeah.
just going to take the other side of that and just be like, it can be disheartening to look at these prices and think, well, I could have picked them up cheaper. And obviously, it's markets.
Yeah.
You know, they're not available for those prices now, so you just have to live with it. But at the same time, it is disheartening because you're like, the hobby I used to love and pick up one card every 3 months, that's been taken away from me.
But you can't get
Well,
new
that's how
stuff.
it feels.
You can't get new stuff. You can't get Mon stuff. Look at Mon stuff. Look at new sets that are releasing. You know, when scalpers stop stealing all of the boxes, and when we get some supply in the UK, and the Pokemon Company aren't going, actually, no, to the wholesalers. Like,
And if anyone's wondering
Yeah.
about this massive reprint, guys, the printers are going. Like, there's just the demand is crazy.
unreal, yeah.
Like, they would probably have to get
Remember, this
5
used to be
times
a
more printers.
niche.
It was a niche, guys. TCG, yeah, it's a great point.
Yeah.
TCG was the lowest form of Pokemon, and it was.
Yeah.
And in
Just
their
a weird way to say it.
yeah, but in their marketing video, what did
The
we watch?
lowest
The
form of
25th
fans.
anniversary. TCG played a major part.
Yeah.
That did not happen in the 20th, I don't think. So it's absolutely crazy I don't think Neo Genesis is actually overpriced. I think this is the real price for this set because these are PSA 10s we're talking about. Where is the mouse? Here is the mouse. Right, let's move on to our favourite set of all time.
I don't hate Neo Discovery. It's just the most boring out of the Neo sets for me personally. I don't care.
Right. Okay, so
Still darn expensive though, isn't it? It's all those unknowns.
so expensive. What is the reason for this though? Why is it $40,000?
Houndoom? Was that?
That's Neo Rev.
Oh god! What cards are in this set? Unknown. What's in it? What's in it?
You've got a cool looking scissor.
Wow. I'd say that set's gonna crash, lads.
We're not financial advice. What
We're not, but
what are your
Jesus
thoughts
Christ.
on Neo Discovery? It's not a set I personally
I wouldn't
love.
pay more for Neo Discovery than I would for Jungle.
Sorry, Umbreon and the Espeon. Those are the most beautiful. Those are the top cards from that set.
Oh well.
Yeah.
But they're not worth more than all of Fossil.
So it's got the first Espeon, and so Quibble actually thinks this is cheaper. This is cheap. Like, so to be fair, it is a third the price. Oh, and Tyranitar as well. This is third the price of Neo Genesis at this point.
Over 50 billion Pokemon cards printed today, I think. It's unreal how many cards there are out there. Trust me, we've seen them all.
But, you know, so Neo Discovery was that video which we took the mickey out of it for it being a dead
Yeah,
set.
it's got Tyrannosaurus as well. But like,
Yeah.
Espeon and Umbreon, they're sick Pokemon, but Neo Discovery, like,
Guys, on
Just
pre-grades,
a whole-
unfortunately, a member of our staff has had to they're most likely going to have to take the week off. So it looks like anyone who submitted in the first or second week, you'll have your pre-grades this week. In your third week, you're going to get them next week because we just lost a member of staff who was going to do it. So we do
we've
apologise
not
for
lost him. He's not dead.
He's not
just
dead.
not.
It's just
I
it just
can't
can't
win.
work, unfortunately, and that's fine. You know, people are allowed to be off.
Cockkeeper says, would you guys go up to EX Ruby and Sapphire with this? Would love to get your thoughts on that. I'm maybe a tad invested. Yeah, alright, we'll do.
We'll do EX Ruby.
Yeah.
Right, here's Neo Revelation. This has the legendary doggies, or the catties, that you might call them.
The legendary beast.
Legendary beasts. This has gone from 25k to 40k to 70k.
Right, this one, I fully agree with.
Oh, okay. Why?
It's got the first shining Pokemon in it.
Really?
It's Gyarados and Magikarp.
Need to clear that up. No, submissions are going out all the time, so there's no deadlines. It will mean the submissions for pre-grades are going to take a little bit longer, but everything else is fine.
Yeah.
Right. So, what is going on here with $67,000?
Neo Revelation, as you said, it's got the legendary beasts. A lot of people really like the legendary beasts.
They do.
Like, to an insane degree. But it also has the Shinings, Shining Gyarados, Shining Magikarp. So many people have that memory of the Shining Gyarados. We've seen that card is like £7,000 or something. I don't know what it is at the moment. It's many thousands of pounds on its own.
Yeah, the Shining Gyarados and Shining
It's just
Magikarp
a strong
are beautiful
set
sets.
in general. I think it's a pretty strong set.
Yeah, they're beautiful cards, aren't they?
Yeah.
The Shinings. And what they did was they kind of moved into Neo Destiny.
Yeah.
They gave a new card type, and it was a great set. Overall, it was a very small set. There's only
secret rare as well. All the
Yeah.
thoughts of a secret rare. Oh,
And that's what made it
better.
better. Neo Genesis and Neo Discovery, by the way, guys, when they came out, they didn't do very well.
They were dead.
Yeah, they were dead. So that's why they brought in the Shinings. Right, let's go on to the big boy, in my opinion, obviously, because I'm biased.
Obviously.
Because I am very biased. But let's have a look and see what's happened to Neo Destiny First Edition.
Gold Star
holographics.
Rayquaza or First Edition Charizard? What's your preference? Well, the First Edition Charizard. Just in my personal opinion. If there's a Gold Star going,
Well,
has to be
Neo
the
Destiny
Pikachu.
has broken your PC.
It's not broken my, but it's broken the internet.
Andre, we will have advice for EU submitters. We actually just suggest sending to our EU locations at the moment. It's all on gradedgem.com/location.
Yeah, there'll be an update going up the start of February as well, or the end of January. We're at the end of January. Very soon.
John, yes, Jumbo PSA cards are very nice. But you do have Jumbo holders as well soon.
Actually, they're going to upgrade fit very soon.
Are they?
Yeah.
Okay, brilliant. Right, so Neo Destiny. Bloody hell, mate! I should have got rid of it here. Look at that.
Jeez, you could have
lost-
bought them back.
I lost $20,000.
You could have bought them back and also had 20 grand.
I know, yeah, but that's not how you. I do not play the
That's
market.
not-
Not gonna risk that. Love my cards. and
That
they're staying
sounds
with me.
like a scary time.
Right. So these have gone up consistently again, and I should say,
Sorry. Fraser said, all the pokes is watching in bed. Can you tell her how trash Oddish is? Oddish is trash.
oh, this is trash. So these cards, Neo Destiny in general, PSA 10s were quite low value. They just generally were. Like they are. In comparison to the other sets, they were always low value. And then they've just been climbing.
But it's got shining.
Yes, but this is lower than Neo Revelation.
But it's got... To be fair, the Charizard is a bit buzz.
There are also some low pop cards in Neo Revelation.
This might literally be that they're not solid.
No. Neo Destiny stuff does sell, but the cards are easier to get. So some of them are. I just love the set. I'm not going to be totally biased. I'm not going to be like, they're so hard to get. You know, some cards are easy
some
to
cards
light
are
as
very
emerald.
hard to get.
Yeah, some of them are. Like Arcanine still has quite a high pop. Beautiful card though.
Would you say it's your
Beautiful
favourite card of all time?
It is, yeah, and it's the best card. You should definitely get it. So yeah, that potentially. What we going
So
on?
I just seeing the comments about me us saying Oddish sucks. It's got fun.
I'm going to report you guys for bad taste. How dare you? Neo Destiny's story set about Team Rocket turning Pokemon evil.
Dane said Oddish is the worst Pokemon going. He is worse than the penis fish Pokemon. Back me up, Tom.
No, it's not worse than the
Penis
penis
fish.
fish Pokemon.
Yeah,
That's
the penis
awful.
fish Pokemon.
Oh, no,
Dynamite?
is it Galarian? Freaking what's the Galarian?
Cursola.
Oh, ugh.
The little dead corpse.
Oh,
of
it's horrible.
bean.
Right, where are we going with this, Tom? I'm guided by you.
When you're blinded by the light. Oh, I want to see Legendary Collection, including reverses. Hollows
have a
including
look.
reverses. Hollows including reverses. You've clicked normal.
I know, but I can't do anything. It's loading. Oh, hello, Randolph. Yes, we're live. There's quite a lot of us here actually. We're surprised, but we've just gone through all the prices, and how the world is crazy, and why is it? What's your opinion on Yu-Gi-Oh cards and value?
Tom Senpai. Yu-Gi-Oh cards are cool. I think the later ones, like the Russian stuff, are not cool. I really like the God cards. And if I could have all the God cards, the Game Boy promos especially, I think that's sick. I'd be like, yeah.
You can send magic cards with our service because I'm sending loads of the Godzilla cards. What?
Gribble said, leave Oddish alone. No need for all this gloom in the comments.
All right, Randolph, you shagger. All right. Yeah. So Randy is in, and you've, as expected, you've absolutely blown up our
Top
comments.
Shagger Randolph.
So Randolph said, and he's just texted me saying this. Thank you. That you all have to like and subscribe to the channel. So you all have to do that because Randy just said
I'm getting a phone
it.
call from him
Right.
right now. Yeah. If you're not, if they're not subscribed to Graded Gem, you hate them personally. Wow, that's really
Also,
mean.
this is crashed. No, everything isn't dropping. Base Unlimited has dropped. Neo Destiny has dropped by 20,000. But
John! Randolph ghosted me when I offered him a custom 3D print. Randolph gets too many messages. However, Pokemon John, you do some amazing 3D prints. So drop me an Instagram message and I'll send it to him. What have you done?
we broke the system. Only if he does a rap back grade.
Hey, Randolph left a like to the video.
Ah, thank you very much. So we've got 15 likes to go to get 200. Let's get it. Come on, hurry up, you silly thing.
Vanillish is the most useless Pokemon on the planet.
Unless you like eating it.
Yeah.
Have you guys... Go on.
Have you guys heard about the Shining Fates allocation? Randolph, have you heard about the Shining Fates allocation? I'm interested to know if you've heard about it.
Yes, you are. But yeah, please, Fraser, that'd be lovely. But yes, the allocation. What? That just means the supply of cards is going to be so low.
Randolph said that he's giving away 2K to Shining Fates. If Great Gem hit 12K subs, what's that insane sub, guys? For?
Oh, yeah, hit 12K, and he has to give us these.
Just so you guys know, he doesn't have that many.
And Hidden Fates allocation.
Yikes.
Yeah, the allocation is rough, isn't it? Are there
Fraser, 0.6%?
Are that many of you going onto this site? You're crashing it for us.
Got the V1 card getting ready to send. Pokemon video announcement tomorrow.
Oh man, I'm so sorry. I don't want to.
Pokemon have its own channel. Pokemon.
Thank you guys for the 200 likes.
Right.
Appreciate it.
I'm gonna press my F5 button and hope for that.
I already did that.
Yeah, but I'm a wizard, Hattie.
Chaos apparently only got 5% of their allocation. God.
That's chaos.
It's just chaos. It's crazy, isn't it? That is happening though. That we just can't buy Pokemon cards.
Do you know why?
Are you going to go on about it again?
No.
What about then?
COVID.
Yeah.
Literally the only reason. Well, I mean scalpers, but COVID. Like, if Chaos Cards isn't getting cards, if stores like the Pokemon store like that has existed forever, obviously not including Pokerun because Pokerun's only been around for like just over a year, I think. But if Chaos Cards isn't getting cards, everyone's buggered, aren't they?
Pokemon market cap is also down, and Brexit. Right. So I guess if this analytics might just be down with the eBay. So I don't know.
Right.
Yeah, allocation for it's going to be disappointing for a lot of people. Obviously, like they thought they put their pre-order in, they thought they got their ticket, and unfortunately, their ticket's going to get taken.
Someone's friend got 50%. What did he order? One box.
500 plus Pokemon accounts opened in December. Well, that's just not cool, is it? I've got to say, it's our opinion at Graded Gem that the wholesalers need to take control of the situation and really choose the accounts that are actually doing their job of getting the product out to customers, really.
Yeah, there is a serious problem with ports as well. Like, we know that. We saw it. Our ship, well, not our ship, we don't own a cargo ship, sadly.
It did, it come straight here.
Yeah, it go through most of the UK. It just like like a Titanic into a TARDIS. But yeah, ours was stuck there for like a month. It's to the point where it went to Belgium first. If you are from Belgium, make sure to go see Greater Gengar. But
can we just put us on if this is?
Yeah, let's go big us. Big us. You know what? Sometimes we need love too, guys.
Yes.
Oh, everyone always asks, how's my submission? How about you ask how is Greater going on the beta time? How are you? You know?
Nah, they don't want to do
No,
that. Yes, but basically Randolph has brought us loads of new viewers and it's not even his stream, so that's brilliant. Yeah, but the allocation and the problems with that, you know, wholesalers need to take control over what accounts can or not get these.
Is what Randolph said.
Do you think that the smaller accounts should just get 0% allocation and the accounts that have been there for a longer time and that our official shop should get the majority of it?
Right.
Don't do your whole
No. I'm probably going to annoy everyone in the chat, including Pokerun now. If I was the wholesaler, I'd probably go brick and mortar, get... Pardon me, just totally burnt on the mic. Thanks, guys. Beautiful. I think brick and mortar stores should probably get the most because they're the ones that aren't going to get scalped in the same way. Yeah,
you actually have to make effort to go and get them.
Yeah.
So at least there is that effort.
There are still loads of dicks who will scalp it from a brick and mortar store. Like I showed you. People go, well, there's actually a shop near me that's got it in.
But the brick and mortar store could then decide to put purchase limits on it.
Yeah.
Like they do with toilet roll.
And it's so much harder in a brick and mortar store to like bot it. Like just go in and buy multiple accounts even if you're allocated. Like, not gonna lie, if you're that kind of person, you probably don't have that many friends to go in and buy a box for you. You know what I mean? Online, no one's judging you, but you don't have that many friends in real life. So.
New accounts should be bottom of the pile. Viridian Forest has been around for 5 years and he got less than everyone. Well, that's it, isn't it? Like, they really do need to... Maybe it is just bad management, and on the case of the wholesaler, everyone has got allocated, and that
Someone
means...
said an incognito, it might work.
The fact is that we can't open them on here. That's sad times, really. Because usually we would do... Brand new set comes out, we'd open it up, give it a little review, wouldn't we? And that's now not even possible because we can't even get 1 or 2 retail. What's your favourite moon in the background artwork? You can't beat the Umbreon from Neo Discovery, right? That's got to be.
Anyone else feel like the Pokerun sounds like a store for poker players and something else?
Wholesalers struggling financially, ATM, so sell to whoever possible. But they have the demand there for Pokemon, so therefore they should probably put those just into people. It's fair. Well, I just talked for no reason then.
What do you mean?
It's definitely a tough time for Pokemon. They're 3 months behind because of COVID, and they're trying to reprint older sets to keep up with demand. They must be working really hard.
Can you imagine if Logan Paul just does a first edition box break of a case, like case break?
He could just do Shining Fates at this point, and it would bring in millions of viewers.
Because no one else has it.
Because no one else has it. Pokemon should allow brick and mortar only. That's an interesting point of view. Maybe. Logan Paul confirmed...
Randolph, I'll send you a box.
You're an idiot. Smith stores in Scotland have tons of Pokemon. Shame they're all bloody closed. That's true. Reacting to fans, small channels opening Shining Fates. Yeah, that would be cool as well. Oh, here we go. We got some data. So are we going to do Legendary Collection?
They won't be able to see this yet. So I need to switch the... Can you press react on the thing?
Of course I can. Of course I can press that.
So then I need to find another
Randolph
one.
just called you a scalper. Please don't go on a massive rant.
Randolph, we all know you're the scalper, mate.
I think they should have closed open accounts of wholesalers sooner. People on Facebook making stores. It's stupid they only open to try and make a quick penny. Yep, Dane, that's probably true.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, Fraser, you have a point. Supply would be difficult because you'd have to literally fight to get it in a brick and mortar store.
Yeah, but at least that's fun to watch. Like, we've all seen those Walmart videos of Black Friday of some woman like absolutely punching her head into some like old man or something.
I know we're not answering any questions, but to actually submit to us, you literally put it in the packet, put the submission slip in, and send it to us. The rest we can work out later. Payment we can work out later.
Guys, look, we got Legendary Collection hollows.
Whoa!
Oh, it looks like a Bronchosaurus. Quibble's going to hate me if I've got that wrong. I'm so sorry, mate.
How much are Shining Fates boxes going to go for in the second-hand market? That'd be interesting. What do we reckon?
Probably like 200 quid.
Give us your prices in the comments. What will Shining Fates ETBs go for? You know, from scalpers or from any retail. It's hard.
I would love to see a scalper go into a retail store and try and buy a box, and the dad of like a small child who really wants their Pokemon cards just go and beat the life out of them. Punch a scalper in the face. That should be a day. You know how there's like different days for like punching people?
Right. Sanjay said £350.
I think it'll be like 200 odd quid.
£75 for pre-orders already. £180 ETB. 200 plus euro. Yeah. 220, 150, 245. So you're looking at in between 200 and 250 by the looks of it.
By the looks of it, yeah.
And that's for an ETB, guys. So that's not
10 packs.
It's not a lot.
I think it's 10 packs.
That's 20 quid a pack. Oh bloody hell. That's crazy.
Though you probably would pay that to, like, at the current market prices and stuff, like that probably makes sense. Do you know what I mean? For some people.
Yeah, maybe it does. A legit store is pre-selling for 75 quid. Yeah. But, you know, we all know they're going to be more than that, aren't they? Like, we know that. I have to agree.
Well, the thing is, they've got to, like, if as you said, you got 0.6%. You got no
allocation. I think it's sadly going to be patience.
Yeah. You've got to make some profit.
Okay, so Randolph is saying, obviously the owner of Pokerand, go check out that. And but anyway, I think sadly it's going to be about patience. There will be enough stock eventually, like Champion's Path. Yeah, so Champion's Path did get a restock, didn't it?
Yeah, but people won't care about that. People will pay scalpers prices, won't they? They always do.
Well, on the initial release, I think it will. Yeah. But do you think that the waves will come? Do you think we will get Shiny Fates so cheap? Or, you know, closer to retail? No? Yes?
Sorry, Brian, I was reading people's comments.
That's fine. Do you think we'll get Shining Fates?
Do you think we'll get it?
On retail prices in the next 6 months?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay, that's interesting.
I'm paying retail plus customs.
Yeah, it's a bit different for your situation though, isn't it?
Yeah, but I mean, like, I think if you put in the work, you can always, like, if you go to enough length, so you might be able to get it somewhere.
Fresh carp, there'll be 6 waves. I've heard 6 waves is a lot. Hidden Fates, if you remember when it came out.
Fresh carp. How would you know that? Do you have an inside?
That's a good thing. John, Card Shop in Liverpool on Facebook does a competition for new sets where you put your name in the comments and the name picked gets at retail price. That's a cool way of doing it.
Yeah.
They will reprint. I think they're just going to reprint everything, guys. They'll keep reprinting until we're all happy. Battle Styles and Future X will be going up in price, in my opinion, because stores are going to struggle to survive if every set is allocated like this. Yeah, I think you're right. Stores who are paying staff, paying location, they are going to struggle. I'm
just going to put this out there as our stores. Like stores selling booster boxes, they're not meant to be a retail product.
No, but they are now, aren't they?
That's one of the biggest things we talked about in the podcast. They're not meant to be sold in that way. So you'll probably still see sets like Battle Styles in your local like corner shop or whatever for £4 a pack. It's 4 times 36. It's a lot of money. Like they should be retailing at like £140 for a booster box anyway.
All right, mate, send your cards 1st of Feb. All right, just send them there. Put the submission slip inside and send them. A lottery system is the way online retailers can make it fair. Isn't it ridiculous we're even have to try and suggest that, though? You can't just buy Pokemon cards. You're going to have to get bloody lottery system. I mean, it's a good idea. I'm not disagreeing with that. But, yeah, it's silly, isn't it?
I bought a Champion Bath ETB for £90 and I got a Rainbow Red Charizard and I sent it to you guys.
Okay, could I ask a question here?
Yep.
Would people prefer... So you know how everyone's got allocated and there's going to be waves. Would people prefer to wait until March when there's going to be a lot more stock and then release it then?
I'd prefer it if they just did it all in one go. But the thing is, you can't. It's like Disney. If a movie's slightly delayed, they won't release 2 movies in the same month. They'll just push every film back an extra month and release, like, because then it's going to be if it all comes in March. It's all going to be competing with the 25th anniversary. It's already been announced. The problem is they announce so much stuff ahead of time. If they can't meet it, it's just got to get what they can out straight away.
Yeah, no, I agree.
It's like with Grade Fit. If we got 10% of what our actual like stock will be,
yeah, we'd have to put.
We just put it, but it go straight up.
Right, guys. I just want to say massive thanks for joining us. This has been a very successful stream. Please like and please subscribe. But we are going to go and get some food, I believe.
Yes, in the snow.
Yes, in the snow.
Very dangerous. Connor's driving. Wish me luck.
Even more dangerous, to be fair. So, guys, if you could like it, like, and please.
Oh, wait! Before we go, we have one more. We said we'd do it.
Oh, do we say
EX Ruby and Sapphire Hollows, excluding reverses? I guess. Hollows only. Which one is which here? EX. Oh, that's EX.
Just do the hollows. Let's do the hollows.
So that doesn't include the EXs, right?
Yeah, it just includes the EXs, not the normal hollows. It's
no,
just EX hollows.
Because that was EX Ruby and Sapphire Hollows, excluding reverses, and the other one was EX Hollows.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
But wait, so EX Hollows only.
Oh, there we go. Let's do that one.
That one, yeah. Bloody jump on that.
Big jump, guys.
Jesus Christ. Was ordering sweets, rip.
We are going to go.
To be fair,
at the moment.
All the energies don't exist. But I mean, it still jumped up from £3,000.
It's jumped up massively.
£7,500.
Get the grub. We will be getting the grub once this loads. Yeah, massive thanks, guys. Really do appreciate it. Maybe we'll do this next week. I mean, it's very, very successful, isn't it? Very good run.
So this is the EXs. There we go. So the EX Hollows. Unreal.
No,
Boom.
Climbing, aren't they? Up to $7,000.
And it started off at less than £1,000, mate, without the Mewtwo.
Tom, do you let Connor watch Liverpool games? No, I don't. And they're not going well at the moment, mate. They're really
No,
not.
I have no control over this man.
No, that's true.
Zero.
No one does, really. I heard Connor draws like he's Lewis Hamilton. Kind of crazy, if you ask me. I heard that almost ran Randolph over because he's that short as well.
Right, no. The truth of the matter is, Lewis Hamilton's really good at driving, so it's nothing like that. You want me to do the outro?
Do the outro. Thanks, guys.
And as always, guys, thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you. When will we see you?
Thursday, but there'll also be a returns going out this week, promise. And first edition podcast as well. If you like this stuff, first edition podcast for sure.
The best way of saying that is, we'll see you.